Hey guys, Bushcraft family back again with another video. And yes, this video is not meant to scare the crap out of you or bring fear into your mind or anything like this. It's information. It's what you do with this information is all up to you. If you're going to dwell on this information and scare yourself, then I suggest that you hit the like button and stop watching here. But no, it's not meant to scare anybody. It's information. And I'm not saying we're going to wake up in a week and all hell's going to be breaking loose. It's going to be a gradual thing. It's not going to be boom, shift happens. No, it's going to be a gradual thing. So we might be at the beginning stages of it. Who knows? And that's what you come here for. When you come to my channel, you come to be prepared for stuff. And it doesn't have to be, oh, I'm going to buy 500 pounds of beans, I'm ready to go. No, there's other things that you have to worry about and stuff like this. And like this, I'm going to give you 5 places that you want to avoid during a shift. And everybody knows what this is. I'm not going to say it out loud. You can Google what shift means if you don't know, or just post it in the comments down below. Somebody will tell you. And with this, I want you guys to post places that you think would not be a good place to visit or to go by or live by or make a base by or something like that. These places during a shift. So let's go ahead and get started with our first one. Any places that there's going to be lots of political or cultural clashes. You probably don't want to be around someplace, being the courthouses or police stations or something like that, because if that's what the whole shift is about, one of those types of things, you don't want to be by those. And even if it's not, eventually there's going to be people that have been wronged by the city, the government, or law enforcement, whatever the case may be, and you don't want to be around that area. It's just the way it is. You don't want to be there. Another one is you don't want to be around regions that don't produce their own food or water. These kinds of settlements, those that eat food that others produce, and those that produce food for everyone to eat. You don't want to be around those kind of places. It's just everybody, if there's no food to be had, they'll go after your food. You can't grow your own food, stuff like that. If you have gardens in your backyard, you have to protect them at all times. And it's just, no, it's not. It's not the type of place that you want to be around. When the hunger starts setting in, it'll run rapid in those areas quite a bit. Another place, you don't really want to be in any areas that regions with extreme climates. People do adapt to these places, but it's much easier if you get a nice, stable climate that you don't have to worry about freak storms happening all the time. But it's Mother Nature. Mother Nature has these things, but there are some places like you don't want to live places that you don't have an opportunity to grow stuff very long, because that is going to be one of your main sources of food is survival gardens, little gardens that you can plant here and there. If you don't have that much opportunity to grow, being it's very cold or extreme heat, that puts a damper on your food, and that's the main thing. Another one, you really don't want to be in any huge dense populations. Whenever you view humanity, it's some may think it's the more people, it's more safe and everything, but the more people will mean the more work, the more resources that will be needed and stuff like that. And once food gets scarce, bad things happen. Hunger sets in, people will turn on each other. It's just the way it is. I'm not saying you have to run out 300 miles away from everybody, but then again, that may be your little niche that you're okay with it. I'm not going to go into mags or anything like that in this one, but it's something to think about. Military bases and civic targets like that, police stations, things like that. And I've already kind of mentioned that at the beginning, because that's like at the beginning stages of a shift. You don't want to be by those areas. And then eventually the military bases and anywhere that has weapons, things like that, those will be major interest, points of interest. POEs is what they call them, points of interest. And everyone will gravitate to those so that they can get an upper hand on anybody else. And you certainly do not want to be by any military bases, because they will be getting hit constantly, trying to get resources and weapons and things like that. Capitals. If you don't have much choice in the matter, I can't really say much. You're just going to have to, maybe I'll do somewhat of a video for urban survival or something like that, but I just would not want to be in any capitals, major cities or anything like that, because it's going to be roaming gangs, marauders, whatever you want to call these people. You're going to see a lot of unruly mobs out there. A lot of people talk about when shifts happens, wait a month and then leave the cities. But you're going to have to be going through a lot of dangerous things during that time. And that's all we have right there, guys. It's pretty much my top 5 things or 5 places that you want to stay away from. And like I said, most of them are common sense. Some you may not even think about. Who knows? But I hope this is something that you guys think about, do more research about. And that's the thing. Don't take my word for it. Do some research on it. It's very hard to do research on something that hasn't happened yet, or kind of hasn't happened yet. Until next time, guys, God bless.